Hey guys, welcome back to Demon Souls. My name is Rob. Last time I fought the Black Phantom of Skurver the Wanderer and got the Talisman of Beasts. But I didn't read the lore on that. Or on the Hands of God, so I'm going to do that now. Get a little look at the Talisman of Beasts there. There's a way that I want to use it that the community has dubbed the Cracked Talisman of Beasts, and it's when you use it to cast anything really. But it's most often used to cast Curse Weapon, which is a weapon buff I'll be getting later in the game using one of the boss souls. But that particular weapon buff will make you deal 50% more physical damage. Kind of has the same effect as Power Within Pyromancy from Dark Souls, in that it also drains a certain percentage of your health. It's like 10% per second or something like that. It's quite a bit. But if you were using the Talisman of Beast to cast it when you don't have the stat requirements to use it, we don't have enough faith and intelligence, then that's called using a Cracked Talisman of Beast to cast that weapon buff, and then it only drains 1 HP per second instead of like 10%. And maybe it's 1%. It's probably not 10% now that I think about it. That would be an awful lot. But 1% is nothing to sneeze at either. So anyway, that's what I plan on doing. So it's an old wooden amulet featuring a symbolic depiction of the Old One. It can be used to cast both miracles and magic. What was considered a depiction of God was in fact an image of the Old One, portrayed as a force of feral chaos. Hands of God. These are fist weapons. Pair of fists belonging to a man who became a pugilist god. Once there was a mighty warrior who slaughtered dragons with his bare hands. True men would come to worship his very fists, and legend spoke of him as the Big M. M is honestly probably for Miyazaki, if I had to guess. But after thinking it over, because remember last time I wasn't sure if I wanted to go with maining the Meat Cleaver or the Dragon Bone Smasher. I decided to go with the Meat Cleaver, and I'll tell you why. It's a couple of reasons. They're both excellent weapons. The Meat Cleaver, I won't have to go out of my way to upgrade, since it does not, you can't upgrade it, it's just got like massive scaling bonuses on it instead of high base damage. But both weapons would work just fine for new game. But the Meat Cleaver, it weighs much, much less. So I'll be able to equip more items and carry more items in my inventory without having to constantly look through it. So that's my reason for that. Also, there was an item I got after slaying the dragon god that I did not catch until I went back to review the footage. And I think it might have been a ring. Maybe. It was Nexial something. Maybe it's a key item. There it is. Okay, Nexial Agent allows travel across the regions connected by the Nexus. So, what this is going to do is prevent me from having to warp back to the Nexus to warp to another Archstone. This is a new feature of the remake that was not in the original. An item like this would have also been really helpful in Bloodborne, just saying. The Nexial Agent allows the user freedom to travel between regions as though stepping through the Nexus. That's going to save time when I don't need to stop at the Nexus and I just want to go from one level to another. So anyway, one other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to visit the Holy Rollers over here.
Oh, fellow disciple.
Can I learn? I can't learn it from him. I'm going to have to free Saint Urbane first. Okay, well, not a big deal.
I see. I pray we meet again.
Yeah, he only teaches those 3 elementary miracles. But I'm not going to go after Saint Urbane today. I actually want to do the next area of Boletaria. And now that I've like been through other levels and gotten the Meat Cleaver, this level is actually going to be really easy. Past the huge gates of Boletarian Palace lies what is now a feeding ground for dragons, the Cliff Pathway, which leads to the inner ward where knights make their abode. Alrighty. Yeah, this next level isn't bad at all. It's a little dark and creepy. I remember being fairly creeped out by it in the original. Ow. Lots of these guys in here. In case you couldn't get enough of them. They drop a lot of hardstone shards and maybe... I don't think they drop bladestone or anything like that. Hardstone will be just fine for what I'm going to be using. Because other than the meat cleaver, I'm pretty much, since the meat cleaver does some magic damage as well as physical, I'm pretty much done using the crescent falchion. I'm going to keep using the dragon longsword though because I like having a fire damage. And since when you get the dragon longsword it's already a +1, that means I don't have to upgrade it as many times. I don't have to look for as many upgrade materials. Okay, they do drop some sharpstone shard. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Did I get them all? A lot of dead horses in this game. That's kind of sad. I don't like seeing dead horses. I'm not, like a horse guy or anything, but I mean, come on. Let's see. At least I'm not seeing a bunch of dead cats, I guess.
Hello? You, yonder. Over here.
Well, look who it is.
It's me, Ostrava. Look at me. Again, fenced in by enemies. Could you assist me one last time? Clear out the soldiers blocking this passage, if it please you. The Lord's Path, just over there, is now a feeding ground for dragons. Have your wits about you.
Yeah, so Ostrava actually sounds a bit more desperate than he did before. Before he had a note of condescension to his voice, and now he's like kind of pleading for us to help him. So, yeah, sure, why not? I'm a little sympathetic to Ostrava's plight in this game, even though he's like not worth the crap in a fight. All right. Look at these smoking corpses. Can't imagine what that's insinuating. Yeah. Just basically don't rush in there. Dragon with his Demon Souls Dragon AI, and his foot just hit me smack in the head. How dare you? Here, let me stand back just a little bit. Do not kick me, thank you. I think the winged spear is one of these items. I'm trying not to get roasted here. Let's see. Present Moongrass. I set that item back there, which I already have a winged spear. So it's not like I need this, but I do want to see what the item is. Yeah, winged spear. I'm gonna get posted. No, it missed me. Okay, cool. I was fast enough. So, the dragon, since he flies in a predictable path, one shot you. Get out of here. You can stand here and shoot him with arrows, which I'm going to do, because if I don't, he's literally going to fly back and forth and screech and breathe fire everywhere for the whole level. Which is annoying. Ow. There we go. Get a wooden catalyst. hero soul. So let me see here. Can I equip the compound bow? Not be overburdened. Yeah, good. And I've got some arrows and some heavy arrows. I'll do the heavy arrows first. Yeah. Alright. Let me see. I have to remember how I was able to hit him the last time I played. I couldn't tell if I did any damage just then. Up a little bit. Maybe hit him as he drags. There we go. That did something. Okay. Don't worry, I will speed this up. It's gonna take a minute. Alright. Well, I shut that stupid thing up. Note to self. I need to upgrade my bow before I attempt that again. Alright. I'll keep it in my offhand. Just cuz. Let's see. Alright, so I can go down. This is like just this gigantic bridge. It's actually a really cool looking area. And I love the scenery, like all that you can see down below. It's pretty epic. But let's go down here into the bridge. See if we can find Ostrava now. Sorry, every time I play the game, I've got to make that dragon shut up because I can't stand listening to it. He should be this way, and he said he was, cornered basically. So I feel like he could have helped himself out of this situation because he's not cornered by anything that's particularly dangerous, even to him. Clonk. Nice. Ow. Ow. A what resistance ring? Gash resistance ring. I bet that's what it said. That should give me slightly better bleed defense. Can't think of too many things in this game that inflict bleed, though. That's not a very common status ailment. I thought there were dogs back here somewhere. No? Blue Eye Knight Curus. Oh,
Thank
cool.
you. That's twice now.
Yeah.
Time to forge ahead.
Time
This
to
is a
pay
token
up.
of my gratitude. Please accept it.
Gives you some dark moon grass, which is nice.
This is bad. Not a single person left. Why on earth? How did this happen, noble father?
Yeah, they made that line come across a lot less silly in the remake. Because originally,
How did this happen?
we'd go, how did this happen? Father! Yeah, some of the voice acting in the original is pretty cheesy, but it's got that, I don't know, cheesy dialogue in older video games has a certain charm to it, in my opinion. I like it. Like if you've ever played Castlevania Symphony of the Night, the original version, and you hear that dialogue that is just so goofy. But it's part of what we love about those older games. And you got the remake that's like, you fixed it, why'd you do that? Oop. Well, that wasn't very nice. Clonk. There we go. Well, still getting the hang of using something this big. Go ahead and two-hand it. I know there's a place up here with freaking a pack of dogs. Ah, there we go. They heard their cue and they came a-running. Down, boy. Ow. And I have, like, just enough stats to use them each thing, but it's still just wrecking everything. It's quite nice. What? Oh, it's an archer down that way. Didn't see you there. Here he is.
Ah, we meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you.
I hope I do too. What all do you sell? Sell a longsword. That'd be kind of cool to have, but I've already got a dragon longsword. Broadsword. Ooh, the claymore. Maybe I'll make a quality claymore. Yeah, sure, I'll get the claymore. I mean, it's the claymore. I gotta have it in every Souls game. I use it for a little bit in Dark Souls 3 as the raw claymore. Anyway.
Thanks for that.
What are the stat requirements? 20 strength. 20 strength only. This very large sword, similar to a straight sword, is a versatile weapon, but its weight means it usually requires the use of both hands. The smashing overhead attack greatly depletes a target's stamina and easily breaks their guard. Most importantly, it looks badass. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the stabbing attack that it gets in Dark Souls. At least it doesn't seem to. Let me let my stamina recharge here. Nope, there's no follow-up. What about the one-handed R1? Better than the bastard sword. Much better. I like that a lot better. Oh, that's good. That's a good moveset. This would be really good for crowd control. Yeah. What about rolling attack? Yeah, that seems really nice. I'll upgrade this, probably infuse it quality. That way I'll have something a little quicker than the meat cleaver in instances where I need that. And what's over here? This is probably going to be the next little section of the bridge that has like soldiers on it and stuff. Let's see. Oh, yep, there they are. If you leave the dragon alive, he'll kill most of the enemies that you'll encounter up here. They all just pause there, so I'm like, well, we all shot him and it didn't work. Bolts. Yeah, I don't mind dealing with enemies in this game. They're not that bad at all. Not these guys, anyway. Stonefang Tunnel dudes kind of suck because they have such high defenses against most everything. And they can do a lot of damage with single hits. Ooh. Look at that brutal backstab. I wish this weapon could have been in Dark Souls. A spiked shield. I guess Darkwraith Kirk has been through here. Left his shield on the bridge while he was looking for humanity. Not gonna find any humanity here, old bud. Alright, and this is... yeah, that's the first section of the bridge there. Alright, nice. So pretty much, I can go to the end of the level now, I think. It's a fairly short level. And the boss is pretty... It's another interesting kind of gimmicky boss. Nothing wrong in and of itself with gimmicky boss fights. I don't think they're all bad. It's all about how they're implemented, in my opinion. Ooh, that horse is extra done. Oof. He got burnt black as night. Jeez. Can I have some of those blue-eyed knights up here? Think. But first, we have archers. Nice booming grass. Oh. There he is. Oh. Dang, I can even one-shot these guys. This thing is just a beast. This is easy mode without using magic. Basically. What do you have? Spear? No, sword. Bonk. Half moon grass. More grass, the better. Always. Let's see. This is the door. It's going to be locked until near the end of the game. I'll have to come back to this part. Ooh, crystal lizard. Give me a lizard candy. Large hardstone shards. What do you do up here? No. It's items. Noble's Lotus. Alright. Try and just look at the entire distance of the bridge from where we started. It's just get interesting to me. Alright. I guess it's just those items up here. And I think this next... I think this is the boss fog right here. If I'm not mistaken. Nothing else in here? No. Alright, well, let's get him. It's interesting how they reuse the concept for this boss fight in Bloodborne, and... is there something like this in Dark Souls 3? I can't remember. Ow. Jeez. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of the boss fight with the one reborn. Damn, son. Hey, run away from me. It's almost got me killed here. Ah, that's good. And alrighty. Let's try this again. Souls back, thank you very much. Yeah. Very similar to the one reborn. You can shoot projectiles at you. You have to come up here and get rid of the enemies that are shooting arrows and whatnot. There's an item back here. Then when you actually go down and fight him, you realize he's got some weaknesses and everything. Not a difficult boss at all. But, as you can see, he can definitely deal decent damage. Alright. Let's teach this big fella a lesson. Gotta hit his heels. See how it's got like stuff coming out of it now? Gotta hit him again. The idea is to hit his legs until he's like hemorrhaging enough to fall over. I'm honestly dealing really decent damage to him as is. Damn. His head isn't weakness. If I get a strike at his head, it's over for him. It's already almost dead. And he's weak to magic, so in fact I'm doing some magic damage with my weapon. Yeah, that's even better for him. Ugh. Did he really fall in such a way that I can't get to his head? Nah, here we go. Look how much damage an R1 did. Yeah. Because of this busted weapon I'm using. Alright. That was the Iron Golem. I mean, the Tower Knight. Kind of looks like the Iron Golem a little bit. Uses a slightly different weapon. And he can shoot, well, no, the Iron Golem can shoot projectiles too. They're just not magic laser beams. Alright. So that was fun. Get the Iron Demon Soul. And I guess I'll go back to the Nexus now. And talk to Crestfallen again.
You. Have you seen my corporeal flesh? Has my body gone rotten?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Please, leave me alone.
Poor guy, he's getting more and more crestfallen as the game goes on.
I can forge weapons for you.
Let's repair everything, first of all. And then let's see about upgrading. There's different upgrade paths for the bow. I could make it a quality compound longbow, or I could make it a sticky bow, which is a boss weapon, I think. Knight's shield +4. How much? Yeah, I could probably stand to upgrade my shield a bit. Then there's the claymore. What about the spiked shield? Let's see what's up with that. A shield with numerous spikes on the face. Intended for attacking, the spikes can pierce the enemy. A rare weapon that sees little use in actual combat. Yeah.
You come back alive.
Let me have a look over here at Blacksmith Ed.
What be your need to be a blacksmith?
Let's see. Oh, I can upgrade the Dragon Longsword again. Let's do that. And okay. One more time. Let's make it a +4. Wait, I don't? I only have one Dragonstone shard, okay. I have the necessary chunks for it. I could get those shards very easily now by farming, which I'll probably do later. So, let me upgrade the Claymore. And the bow. +3. Yeah. And what happens after that? Yeah, I'll do quality. I got plenty of clearstone stuff. Nice. I don't have a pure clearstone though. I need to find 3 more clearstone chunks, but that's fine. I got a claymore +4. See about this longbow. Okay, after +3, I can do a sticky compound longbow or a quality. What's the difference though? Seems like quality will increase the damage more. And sticky will increase the range a bit more. Huh. Give it more dex scaling. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. Whatever. Probably won't ever really use it for damage. I don't know. I'll just leave it at a +3 for now until I better know what to do. I would rather finish upgrading my claymore before finish upgrading the bow. I'm more likely to use that. But I will upgrade... Oh, I don't have enough hardstone shards. Well, that sucks. Okay, that's fine though.
All done. Then be gone.
Yeah, we all know you're a grouchy grump. Blue-eyed Night Curious. I will see what it looks like, but I probably won't wear it. Let's have a look here. What does it say? It looks really cool, that's for sure. The Curious of the Boletarian Knights is emblazoned with the image of the sun as proof of their commission from the king. Solaire would love that armor. Using Stonefang's hardened iron, it is heavier and stronger than a regular Curious. Its weight slows stamina regeneration. It does look pretty cool. I gotta give it that, but... not interested. And we'll put that in storage for now. Gonna stick with what I have. How many souls do I actually need to level up? Because I might just... I've got a decent amount of grass right now. I might just spend these souls on leveling up.
Thou seekest, then touch soul of the mind,
2,000?
to life's ether.
About 2,100 more.
Soul of the lost, withdraw.
I can probably swing
I
that.
am here.
Let me see. Oh yeah, we'll do, I'll use one, see how many that gives me. Give me 1,000, okay. Do another one of that and then something smaller. Use, Unknown Warrior Soul. Yeah, that should be perfect.
Thou then touch soul of the mind.
Alright,
to life's
so...
ether. Soul
Go ahead and
of
put
the
another
lost,
point into
withdrawn from its vessel.
intelligence.
Let strength be granted so
Just
the
curious,
world
though.
might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Eventually gonna get my strength to 30, start leveling up my dex. Probably stop around 30. My intelligence, I'm not sure. Whatever will get me, I think it's 3 magic memory slots that I need for Cursed Weapon, which I want to say is 18 intelligence. Yeah, better start working on that. I feel like my vitality's fine. I'll bump it up to 30 eventually. Endurance, I'm not going to bring it up any higher than 20. I don't intend to anyway.
Art thou finished, lady?
Yes, I art finished. Alright, and of course, gotta take a dive off the upper floor of the Nexus and fight some phantoms and whatnot. There's a couple different things I can do from here. I think in the next video I'll go forward with the next level of Bulletaria, so I can get the Penetrator Soul, so I can get the spell that I'm after, Cursed Weapon, which I won't be able to use for a while until I level up my intelligence enough. But for now, let me go back to the gates of Bulletaria. I am going to go ahead and switch back to the Meat Cleaver for the Red-Eyed Knight up here. Now that I'm overpowered, I'm ready to fight him. Some Half Moon Grass from the Blue-Eyed Knight. Man. It's ridiculous. I guess I could have continued playing the game with like a pickaxe or something. But even like crushing battle axe and stuff was not doing anywhere near this level of damage. It's like there's such a sudden spike in the damage I'm able to do. It's amazing. Nice. A guard broke him and then I one-shot him. And he drops Full Moon Grass. So he's good to farm if you want to get a lot of that. I won't be able to get in here for a while. Ostrava's going to eventually give me a key. And I'll be able to get in there and get a nice armor set. Alright, now that I'm back at the Nexus, come over here where Ostrava's sitting. Get some dialogue from the guy.
Before the Blight, Boletaria was a grand kingdom. The king, his knights, and his subjects were modest and plain, but also steadfast and compassionate. I have spent much time in my studies in the cultured countries of the south, yet no country holds my heart as does Boletaria. But look at what has become of us now. I refuse to believe that this is what Father wished for our great land. Here in Boletaria, we speak of the legend of the two swords and the solitary hero. What on earth are you doing? You mustn't. I thought we were allies.
I didn't mean to do that.
Here in Boletaria, we speak of the legend of the two swords and the solitary hero. The two swords are Demon Brand and Soul Brand. One sword banishes that which befouls man, and the other banishes man himself. The solitary hero is old King Doran.
I fidgeted just right.
King Doran is the everlasting one, founder of Boletaria and protector of the two swords. Of course, only according to legend.
At least he'll
In the
still
dark
talk to
states
me.
of
I
our
didn't
land,
aggro
sometimes
him.
legends are all we have. King Alant led Boletaria with a round table of the bravest knights. The noble twin Fangs, Valifax and Bior. Alfred, the Tower Knight. Metas, the Penetrator. And the brave tribesman Longbow Ulan and his fearsome legions. But today, Boletaria is an abysmal mess. Valifax was lost, and Bior slipped through the fissure, never to be heard from again. All the rest, along with Boletaria, are either devoured by the fog or fallen afoul of the demons. The Boletarian knights are no longer. But perhaps our age will see the rise of new heroes. such as yourself.
Well, I'm sure glad you think so.
Perhaps our age will see.
Alright, now that I've accidentally whacked Ostrava over the head and knocked him down from where he was sitting, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you soon with more Demon Souls. Until then, be careful not to bop your friends on the head while they're talking to you or knock them off of their chair. Till next time, y'all.
That's right.